Skal vi se. Ja, kan jo ta den som heter KONA, da. Det spillet, eller KONA, eller ja, samme det. Bare teste den ut. For jeg har testet den ut en gang før, da, men om jeg husker noe av det? Nei. Canada, dette også, ja. Så denne har noen likheter med The Long Dark, da? Jeg vet ikke. Play. Hæ? Nei. Jeg tror at denne spillet har noe sånn fortelling eller noe sånt. Sist gang jeg spilte på denne, så var det et eller annet om fortelling, men jeg husker ikke 100% hvordan den var. Photograph, remind you're playing early Aces version of the game, among other things. The journal and photography mechanics are being to find out more about release schedule. Please visit KONAgame.com. Okay. Jeg vet ikke hvor lenge dette kommer til å være sånn, men den I gang alltid. Okay.
Carl Faubert, private detective, had just traveled thousands of kilometers from Montreal to reach this remote middle-of-nowhere area, situated near the far northern Lake Atimabec. Granted, this was a great distance to cover for a sole client, but word had it that he was a particularly wealthy one.
Hoppen. Jeg husker ikke alt sammen nå. Control, okay. Sånn keyboard. ADVS. Ok, det er sånn normalt, altså klassisk gaming-knappene da, på tastaturen. Nei, DAVS, altså W. Space, jump, sprint, codex, okay, inventor, journal, sånn, inventor, shortcut, Ja, det står jeg her sånn nå, det da. Ja. Utenom det. Aim, det er den. Shot, det er den. Ok. Det er the journal, yeah, F, det er ja, bla bla bla, ja. Skikkelig fint. Da gjør jeg sånn. Og så, ikke quit, men escape. Escape. Sånn. Da blir det F. Nei. Men no.
Carl had to drive a bit further north in order to meet with wealthy industrialist William Hamilton. Hamilton is waiting for Carl in the general store. It was time for him to get down to business. Hamilton never mentioned a road-blocking barrier. Why was it needed here in the back of Beyond? That would, however, be a mystery for another day. Carl had waited long enough for someone to come and raise it.
Jeg skal til den bensinstasjonsstedet. Hvordan kommer jeg meg dit? For jeg er på den møteplassstedet. Og jeg skal opp den veien. Hvordan? Sånn.
Hamilton was a prosperous owner who had acquired various businesses, as well as metal mines in this northern region.
Å nei. Har denne begynt å bli bugga også nå? Nei, selvfølgelig så skal det komme alt mulig tullball. Nei. Ja. Nei. Jeg er så knotete. Og så for å lukke igjen.
Hamilton no doubt knew who barrier. Carl wanted to give him a call, but that would have been too easy though, as sure enough your line was acting up.
Okay. Manastan, it will be good. Okay. F. I. Martin Quebec and its innate houstable school. Why not think adult? Minerals could travel the world and Dallas is the most American in life. F neste. The country of Afghanistan and its people wish to see you very soon. Okay. Ja vel. Da Oi! Ups.
The cutters made quick work of the chain. What better way to investigate vandals than to get into their shoes, Carl, the professional vandal thought, but reveling in the irony of the situation.
Sånn. Nei, det var feil. Eller var det feil? Kart. Den, ja. Først så jeg starter der sånn. Og jeg skal den veien. Ok. Nei, det var feil. Sånn. Da går vi bort til bilen, da. Får vel se om denne vinner nå, da. Eller der så! Da kan vi gå neste.
William Hamilton enjoyed a lavish country house built in the very heart of the northern forests, not too far from here.
Okay. Nei. Yay. Ok. Kan vi snu huet nå? Ja, dette tok seg tid.
The local populace was divided when it came to the affluent man. Some saw a wealthy philanthropist dedicated to improving the region's economy. Others an aging Englishman who would do anything to further his fortunes. And those ones hated him enough to go on about scheming against him.
Ja. Ok. Ikke så fort, da. Kanskje litt fortere nå da.
Carl was not made aware that winter would come early this year. The North made clear who was the boss up there. Snow, which didn't care much about the date when it felt like dumping its first load of the year.
For de kan ha sett på musikk, da. Det hadde vært kult. Kom igjen. Det hadde vært morsomt, da. Det burde gå an på dette spillet, ass. Altså sett på musikk i bilen. Bare eller noe sånt.
Hamilton had recently acquired a few local businesses. But the last straw was the reopening of a mine, which gave rise to a wave of protests and threats from the Cree people.
Yeah. Jeg har ikke finnes det andre folk her? Wow. Ja, det er koselig. Kanskje jeg kan snakke med noen nå, enda så er jeg alene.
Given these circumstances, Carl reckoned that a good number of people must be feeling compelled to oppose Hamilton in one way or another. So far, only the industrialist's house had been a target, but soon enough, Carl thought, the target would become the man himself.
Oi, hva er dette for noe? Manastan, ja. Takk. Region. En koselig fortelling.
Carl's military training had made him a very punctual man. Being late to his meeting with Hamilton was out of the question. Now wasn't a good time to wander about. Hamilton was still out there.
Okay.
The truck was running on fumes. Good thing that the general store was close by.
Stans. Jeg kom ikke så langt som dette en gang. Sist gang. Hva i... Ja, inn her skal jeg. Hallo, hallo. 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 Er det meg? Hei, hei. Oi. Er det noen som har vært sinna her sånn? Military.
An explosion suddenly occurred outside. A radiator without power is as good as a wood stove without logs. A milkman had to drive by every week to fill the bottles. The fresh milk indicated a recent visit. A milkman had to drive by every week to fill the bottles. The fresh milk indicated a recent visit.
Kan jeg lukke den igjen? En tillegg. Skal jeg ta den med? Nei. Hva har skjedd? Ja. Ja. Kan fjerne sånn. Oi. Er det puma? Eller jaguar? Hva er dette?
The Polaroid, Carl's long-standing and faithful ally, had seen his share of husbands caught red-handed cheating. There's always something out there waiting to be snapped away. Maintaining his composure, Carl recalled something from his military training. Wolves always stay away from populated areas. Wait, was it about bears? Carl was no electrician, but he could identify a wiring problem when he saw one.
Ja, jeg får vel komme meg inn da. Og så dobbeltsjekke at alt er som det skal.
Carl wondered how long he would have to endure this skin-stinging cold.
Nei! Kom igjen! Nei. Det var ikke noe. Nei. Ai.
Finding a key is easy. Finding the right keyhole, not so much. Gilles Lachance, Carl recollected, was the general store's manager. Should Hamilton not be available, he was the man to talk to. Or what if Hamilton had moved up his appointment with his physician?
Er ikke helt sikker. Ok. Ah. Nei.
The pumps wouldn't surrender their divine nectar so easily. In all, they had to be switched on from inside the store.
Ja, det er sånn familiebedrift eller noe sånt. Jeg er ikke sikker på om spillet skal
Given
være
the
sånn.
circumstances, leaving with an empty tank death warrant, Carl had to refuel. Given the circumstances, leaving with an empty tank would be a death warrant. Carl had to refuel. The pumps wouldn't surrender their divine nectar so easily. In all likelihood, they had to be switched on from inside the store. The pumps wouldn't surrender their divine nectar so easily. In all likelihood, they had to be switched on from inside the store. The cold was burning Carl. He would not hold up much longer. He had to warm himself. Carl was no electrician, but he could identify a wiring problem when he saw one.
Hmm. No. No. Det må jo være deg, da. Eller
Carl electrician, but he could identify a wiring problem when he saw one.
svimer den av, eller? The class is a mess. Okay. Several bucks. Nails, screws. Her var det et eller annet.
Whatever happened here, things got rough, and not a trace of Hamilton. The note explained that the garage and the store couldn't be supplied with electricity at the same time. A radiator without power is as good as a wood stove logs. The crowbar was stuck under the lift. Notwithstanding Carl's stature, car lifting wasn't part of his skill set yet. The crowbar was stuck under the lift. Notwithstanding Carl's imposing stature, carving wasn't part of his skill set yet.
Okej. Oj. Kom en stykke i hvert fall. Ja. Dette ble den siste videoen hittil i hvert fall. For i dag. Og så kommer det nok mer i morgen eller noe sånt da. Hei hei.